And welcome to Hinton, Iowa tonight for tonight's Class 2A Substate Baseball District 1 clash between the Western Christian Wolfpack and your Hinton Blackhawks here live from Dedeker Field. We have audio coverage of this Substate baseball game for you tonight from Hinton, Iowa. We'll be right back with starting lineups after this message from one of our sponsors. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of 2A Substate baseball.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, here live, Class 2A Substate Baseball District 1 action from Dedeker Field. Western Christian Wolfpack 7-13, taking on the Hinton Blackhawks 14-9. We'll have the starting lineup first for Coach Trent Roos's Wolfpack. Number 7, Jeremiah Credit, the junior third baseman, batting .347. Batting second, number 16, Levi Jansma, the junior left fielder, is batting .274. Batting third will be number 6, Ty Van Essen, the junior pitcher, batting .322. The 4-hitter will be number 4, Trayton Sambolti, the senior center fielder, batting .382. Batting fifth will be number 10, Tyson Bohr, the senior first baseman, batting .274. Batting sixth will be number 11, Leighton Roteman, the sophomore catcher, batting .241. Batting seventh will be number 9, Hunter Hoffland, the sophomore shortstop, batting .196. Batting eighth will be number 15, Derek Kanan, the sophomore DH, batting .067. Batting ninth will be number 2, Scott Van Heulen, the second baseman, batting .243. Playing right field tonight will be Kyson Van Vult, number 21. For the Hinton Blackhawks, coached by Kel Kramer, lineup's going to look like this. Leading off be number 4, Dylan DeVries, the junior second baseman, batting .262. Batting second be number 2, Gavin Nelson, the senior pitcher, batting .432. Batting third will be number 17, Easton Stussy, the junior first baseman, comes in batting .444. The cleanup hitter is number 6, Tate Litton, the senior shortstop, batting .456. Batting fifth will be number 15, Glenn Carlson, the sophomore third baseman, with an average of .258. Batting sixth will be number 1, Carter Warden, the sophomore right fielder, is batting .275. Batting seventh will be number 5, Brody Spees, the junior left fielder, bats .203. Batting eighth will be number 9, Bo Cook, the sophomore center fielder, comes in batting .269. Batting ninth will be number 11, Carter Allen, the designated hitter, batting .171. Playing catcher tonight will be number 8, Dylan Hartman, the sophomore, at catcher tonight. Western Christian comes in batting .265 as a team, Hinton batting .282. Tonight's starting pitchers on the mound for the Blackhawks will be Gavin Nelson, 7-0 record, 46 innings pitched. Batting average against him is .198, 66 strikeouts and only 5 based on balls with an ERA of 1.65. On the mound for the Wolfpack tonight is going to be Ty Van Essen. He has a 4-4 record with 43 innings pitched. Batting average against of .176, 49 strikeouts, 15 based on balls. He comes with an ERA of .293. These teams played just a couple weeks ago on July 2nd. It was a 6-2 victory in favor of the Wolfpack, but both teams knew they were going to play again in the district action, so I'm not sure that you saw either team's best pitchers that night. But it was a 6-2 win by the Wolfpack, so that would probably give the Wolfpack a little bit of confidence into tonight's game. But it's a new game, new season, as everybody's in postseason 0-0. We're right back with more. You're watching or listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk baseball.
Number 15, Derek Heinen. He'll be hitting for the right.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Batting second and pitching this evening.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online, too, at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to Class 2A Sub-State District 1 baseball action. The Western Christian Wolfpack on the road take on the Hinton Blackhawks. Wolfpack coming in at 7-13. Blackhawks 14-9. Wolfpack were 2-8 in the Lakes Conference. The Blackhawks were 9-2 in World Conference. And as I said, these teams met back on July 2nd in a non-conference showdown, and both teams knew they were going to play again tonight. But that was a 6-2 victory in favor of the Wolfpack. So we're going to get ready for national anthems and things. We'll be back in approximately 3 minutes after the national anthem. So you're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk baseball.
Please remember, there is no smoking in the school grounds. That does include the parking lots and the
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees. And best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And we're back from Hinton, Iowa, here live from Dedeker Field as the Hinton Blackhawks are taking on the Western Christian Wolfpack in tonight's Class 2A Baseball District 1 action. Already did the anthem before the first game, so there's no need to do it again. So it is an audio only tonight, but I do have break box for you. If you want to look at your phone, you'll be updated on hits and runs and scores and who's on base and all that kind of stuff. But I can't bring you any actual video action if you're used to the softball coverage. We've been doing that, but in postseason we're not allowed to. So we're ready to kick it off here from Hinton. It'll be Jeremiah Credit leading things off for the Wolfpack. It'll be Credit, Sanson, and Van Essen. If anybody gets on base, it'll be Sambolti. First pitch from Gavin Nelson is going to be a little bit high. Ball one. Second pitch from Gavin Nelson is also going to be a little bit high. Ball two. So Nelson finds himself behind the 2-0 count here to lead off hitter for the Wolfpack, Jeremiah Credit. Nelson comes set, and the 2-0 pitch is on the way. That's going to be a called strike. Just above the belt. That makes the count 2 balls, 1 strike on the leadoff hitter for the Wolfpack. Nelson with only 5 walks all season in 46 innings, so you'd like to think he's going to be around the strike zone, and he comes right back in it with a swing and a miss. That'll be strike 2, and the count's going to be even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 count now. Nelson set, and the pitch is on the way. Be a curveball, strike 3, and that's going to do it for the leadoff hitter, Credit. So Nelson starts out with a K, and that'll bring up Levi Jansma, the junior left fielder, comes in batting .274. Nobody on, 1 out here. Ty Van Essen on deck. Nelson's first pitch on the way to Jansma. Be a high, but he swings at it. High fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Nelson gets the sign, and the 0-1 delivery is on the way. That's going to be a curveball in for a strike. Called. So no balls, 2 strikes. Nelson's ahead on the junior left fielder from the Wolfpack, Jansma. 0-2 pitch on the way. He's going to swing at a high one, pop it up high. Shortstop Tate Linton calls for it and makes the catch. And that's going to be out number 2 in the top of the first inning. So Blackhawks have 2 out, nobody on. Coming up will be Ty Van Essen for the Wolfpack. The junior pitcher comes in batting .322. So Van Essen digs in, and Nelson's set and ready to go. And the first pitch on the way from Nelson to Van Essen. Going to be inside, ball 1. Van Essen's the pitcher doing the pitching tonight for the Wolfpack. So pitcher versus pitcher here. Nelson's 1-0 pitch on the way to Van Essen. That's going to be called strike, fastball inside corner. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch is fouled off right side for strike number 2. Winner of tonight's game is going to take on West Lyon tomorrow night at Unity Christian. It'll be a 5 o'clock game. So the winner of tonight's game right here will advance to the semifinals of this district and take on West Lyon up at Unity Christian tomorrow night, 5 o'clock. The 0-2 pitch is grounded to Tate Linton. Linton's throw across the diamond in time to Easton Stussy, and that's going to do it for the Wolfpack. The Wolfpack go 1-2-3 in the top of the first. You're listening to Full Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A District 1 baseball. We'll be right back after this message from one of our sponsors.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And so welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, here at Dedeker Baseball Field in Blackhawks postseason action, taking on the Western Christian Wolfpack. We're heading to the bottom of the first inning here, no score, as the Wolfpack went 1-2-3 in order. Coming for the Blackhawks is going to be DeVries, Nelson, and Easton Stussy. The 1-2-3 hitters here in the bottom of the first. As Ty Van Essen, the junior pitcher from the Wolfpack, is finishing up his warm-up pitches. Again, he's coming in with a 4-4 record, 43 innings pitched, a batting average against a 176, 49 strikeouts, 15 base on balls, and an ERA of 2.93. So Dylan DeVries is going to lead things off. The junior second baseman comes in batting .262 for the Blackhawks. Again, the winner of tonight's game will advance to play West Lyon tomorrow, 5 o'clock, up at Unity Christian. First pitch from Van Essen's on the way to DeVries. That's going to be high, ball one. 1-0 count now on leadoff hitter for the Blackhawks, Dylan DeVries. Van Essen's pitch on the way, fouled off back out of play behind us. That'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. So the 1-1 pitch from Van Essen to DeVries is on the way. That's going to be a curveball, strike 2. Nice pitch, curved right over the inside corner. And now Van Essen's ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter, Dylan DeVries, for the Blackhawks. 1-2 pitch on the way. That's going to be high, ball 2. That's going to even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Van Essen's 2-2 pitch on the way to DeVries. Going to be popped up out of play. Count will stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes. DeVries digs back in. Van Essen's 2-2 pitch is on the way. That's going to be a fly ball left side. It's going to be foul. About 10, 15 feet foul outside the line in the left field area. So the count will stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes. DeVries will regroup here, grab his bat, and get ready to go. 2-2 count. Bottom of the first, no score. Van Essen's 2-2 pitch is on the way to Dylan DeVries. That's going to be a fly ball center field. Center fielder looks to be under it and makes the catch. That's going to be Trayton Sambolti making the catch out there for the Wolfpack, and that's out number 1 for the Blackhawks in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up Gavin Nelson.
Number 2, Gavin Nelson.
The junior pitcher comes in batting .432 on the season. Got off to a good start in the top of the first of the 1-2-3 inning. He'd like to help his own cause here in the bottom of the first. Van Essen's first pitch on the way to Nelson. That's going to be low, ball 1. Appeared to be something in the dirt, maybe a curveball. Something off speed. Van Essen's 1-0 pitch is on the way to Nelson. It's going to be fouled right side out of play. Even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. So Van Essen's 1-1 pitch on the way to Gavin Nelson. Be fouled right side a little bit further and a little bit harder, but still foul. That'll be strike 2. So Ty Van Essen Ahead 1 ball, 2 strikes on his compadre, the pitcher from Hinton, Gavin Nelson. 1 ball, 2 strike count on the way from Van Essen. That's going to be popped left side out of play, foul. So Nelson finds himself down 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch on the way from Van Essen to Nelson. That's going to be foul, fly ball, left side, just out of the reach of the shortstop, in between the left fielder and the shortstop. That's going to fall. That'll give the Blackhawks their first hit. So Gavin Nelson finds a hole in shallow left field, and the Blackhawks have 1 on, 1 out, and the batter is going to be Easton Stussy. Easton, the junior first baseman, comes in batting .444 with a couple of home runs and 8 doubles. So Blackhawks have a couple power hitters coming up back-to-back with him and Tate Linton. First pitch on the way to Stussy is going to be a fastball, swing and miss, strike 1. Stussy gets the sign from Coach Kramer. And Ty Van Essen's 0-1 pitch on the way to Stussy. That's going to be a foul ball right side out of play. It looks like it's going to get out of play, and it does. But that'll be strike 2, so Easton's going to find himself down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. With the runner at first, 1 out. Runner at first is Gavin Nelson. I don't believe they put a pinch runner in for him. Courtesy runner. So Nelson at first base. 0-2 pitch on the way to Stussy. He's going to be low and inside, just about hit him. But Stussy nimbly gets his feet out of the way. And it's a 1-2 count. That's going to be low again, ball 2. That'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, runner at first for Hinton, 1 out. Bottom of the first inning, just underway, no score. Stussy at bat, Gavin Nelson at first base after a single. Stussy's going to hit a fly ball right side of the infield. First baseman calls for it and makes the catch. That'll be Tyson Bohr is going to make that catch for the Wolfpack. And that's going to be 2 outs, nobody on. The batter's going to be Tate Linton. The senior shortstop comes in batting .456. He has 3 home runs and 11 doubles, so a little bit of pop coming up now.
Number 6, Tate Linton.
So now 2 outs, runner at first. Tate Linton will try to keep the inning alive for the Blackhawks. Ty Van Essen. First pitch on the way to Tate Linton. It's going to be a called strike at the letters. Some sort of off-speed, it looked like. 0-1 pitch from Van Essen to Linton. Inside, ball 1. So the count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Van Essen checks the runner Nelson at first, and the delivery, 1-1 count, is inside, ball 2. Now with 2 outs here, it seems like Van Essen's a little bit more worried about the runner at first than he was earlier. Paying a lot more attention over there. No throwovers yet, but he is really looking and staring him down. 2-1 pitch on the way to Linton. That's going to be outside, ball 3. Nelson's going to take off and steal second. And that's probably why he was worried about him. As Nelson steals second base, now there's a runner at second with 2 outs and a 3-1 count on Tate Linton. 3-1 pitch from Van Essen to Linton is on the way. It's going to be outside, ball 4. So now the Blackhawks have runners at first and second with 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Glenn Carlson. The sophomore third baseman comes in batting .258.
Batting for the Blackhawks, the third baseman, number 15, Glenn Carlson.
So 2 outs, 2 on for the Blackhawks here in the bottom of the first, no score. Gavin Nelson at second base, Tate Linton at first base. Nelson with the soft single to left, and Linton drew a walk. Van Essen's first pitch to Glenn Carlson is going to be a strike just above the belt. Van Essen's 0-1 pitch on the way to Glenn Carlson. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Something off speed, maybe a changeup. Carlson was way ahead of it. So now Van Essen has Carlson down, no balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 runners on for the Blackhawks at first and second. That's going to be a called strike 3 over the outside corner, and that's going to do it for the bottom of the first. The Blackhawks have 1 hit. They leave 2 runners on, and at the end of 1, we have no score from Hinton, Iowa, as your Blackhawks are taking on the Western Christian Wolfpack in this Class 2A District 1 baseball game. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk baseball.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to coverage of Class 2A District 1 baseball. No score after 1 inning, 0-0. Blackhawks had 1 hit there in the bottom of the first. Got a couple runners on, 1 more via the walk. But they're unable to cash that in, so we'll go to the top of the second. And coming up for the Wolfpack, it'll be Trayton Sambolti, Tyson Bohr, and Leighton Roteman, the 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Wolfpack. Winner of tonight's game is going to move on to play tomorrow at 5 o'clock versus West Lyon up at Orange City Unity Christian. So that's where that game will take place for the winner. The Blackhawks would love to be them playing tomorrow afternoon at 5. No score. As Gavin Nelson's getting ready for his second inning of work. He got a 1-2-3 inning in the first with 1 strikeout, a fly out, and a ground ball. So he's getting ready to face number 4, Trayton Sanbolti, the senior center fielder. Comes in batting .382. And Nelson's first pitch is on the way to Sambolti. It's going to be a curveball just outside, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way from Nelson to Sambolti, the cleanup hitter for the Wolfpack. Be high, ball 2. Trayton's batting left-handed. Nelson's a righty. 2-0 pitch is fastball blown right by him for strike number 1. So a 2-1 count on Trayton Sambolti, one of only 2 seniors in the lineup tonight for the Wolfpack. Nelson's 2-1 pitch is going to be fouled straight back. That'll be strike 2, even the count of 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Nelson's got a new ball. He's ready to go. Trayton Sambolti digs back in. The 2-2 pitch from Nelson to Sambolti on the way. That's going to be a curveball, fly ball center field. Hit deep. It's going to be just over the head on the warning track. That's going to be a stand-up double. He rounds. He's going to stay at 2. Be a stand-up double for Trayton Sambolti to lead off the top of the second inning, as he just missed a home run there by a matter of feet. That ball landed somewhere on the warning track, a few feet from the fence. Center fielder Bo Cook turned around, did all he could do, but just couldn't catch the ball. So leadoff double for Sambolti is going to bring up Tyson Bohr. Senior first baseman comes in batting .274. And Gavin Nelson's first pitch on the way to Tyson Bohr. Be a fastball high. So 1-0 count here on Tyson Bohr. We're at second. Sambolti just doubled. Nobody out. Top of the second inning, no score. Nelson's 1-0 pitch is his fastball swung through. Strike one. One count now on Tyson Bohr. Pitch on the way from Nelson. That's going to be driven left side. That's going to be down for a base hit. They're going to send Sambolti around third on his way to home. There won't be a throw. There will be a throw now late home. That throw gets away from Dylan Hartman just a little bit, and the runner is going to go to second on the throw. So it's going to be another runner at second, but now it's one run on the single by Tyson Bohr, RBI single.
Bring up the catcher, number 11, Leighton.
That's going to bring up number 11, Leighton Roteman, the sophomore catcher, batting .241. So if Carlson had chose not to throw home, I think they could have kept the runner at first, but he chose to throw home kind of late there, and that allowed that runner to go from first to second. So it'll be a single, RBI single by Tyson Bohr. Nelson's pitch on the way to Roteman is going to be a swing and a miss, strike one. Still nobody out on top of the second inning here. Wolfpack have 2 hits and 1 run. A double and a single. Nelson's 0-1 pitch is a curveball. It's going to be popped up just over the outstretched arm of Bo Cook. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. That's going to allow Tyson Bohr to score, and that's going to allow Roteman to end up all the way at third with a triple on kind of a floating line drive that had a little more pop behind it than it appeared when it first left the bat. So now the Wolfpack have 2 runs and 3 hits so far this inning. A double, a single, and a triple.
Pinch runner is going to be number 14, Blake Boonstra.
And Blake Boonstra is now going to run at third base for the catcher, Roteman.
Shortstop, Hunter Hoffland.
So Boonstra will be the courtesy runner. That's going to bring up Hunter Hoffland, the sophomore shortstop, batting 196 coming into tonight's game. So they've found a way to connect on a couple pitches off of Nelson this inning. We'll see if he can get back in his groove. First pitch on the way to Hoffland. He'll be right in there for strike number 1. Nelson's 0-1 pitch is on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Nelson had no balls, 2 strikes. He would love to get a strikeout here. Keep that runner at third. 0-2 pitch on the way from Gavin Nelson to Hoffland. Swing and a miss. That's going to be a strikeout and out number 1 for the Wolfpack in the bottom of the top of the second inning here. So now with 1 out runner at third, that's going to bring up number 15, Derek Heinen. That's Nelson's second strikeout of the evening. Heinen, the DH, sophomore, comes in batting .067. First pitch from Nelson is going to be a little bit outside, ball 1. .1-0 pitch from Nelson to Heinen. Be a foul ball left side, out of play. Strike 1. Actually, they caught it. That's going to be out number 2. And they caught that fly ball just down the corner where I'm kind of blocked. My view's blocked. Sorry about that. That's 2 outs, so the foul ball is caught over on the left side. So with 2 outs, runner at third now. That's going to be number 2, Scott Van Hoolen. The second baseman comes in batting .243. He's going to swing and miss at Gavin's first pitch. So Nelson ahead, no balls, 1 strike. 2-0 lead for the Wolfpack here in the top of the second inning. 2 outs, runner at third. Nelson's 0-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Nelson's been able to buckle down. At one time, they had 2 in and runner at third, but nobody out. But a strikeout, a fly out, and now an 0-2 count on the number 9 hitter, Scott Van Hoolen. Van Hoolen's going to line drive that to center field. That's going to get down in the gap a little bit. That'll get to second base. So that'll be an RBI double for Scott Van Hoolen. And the Blackhawks are going to find themselves down 3-0 here. So now Coach Kramer wants to have a quick visit to the mound as the Wolfpack have 4 hits this inning. 4 hits and 3 runs, 2 doubles, a triple, and a single this inning to go along with a strikeout, a flyout. And going back to the top of the order now, it'll be Jeremiah Credit, the junior third baseman, struck out his first time up the bat. Blackhawks would love to shut this little rally down now here and try to get one of their own. So the meeting's over now. We're getting ready to go here. Nelson's back up on the mound, and digging in is Jeremiah Credit, the junior third baseman, struck out his first time up the bat. So he's 0 for 1 this evening. Nelson now steps off and chases the runner Van Hoolen back to second base. Van Hoolen's there with an RBI double. Nelson's first pitch on the way to Credit. Going to be a high fastball, swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Now back for the Wolfpack, third baseman number 7, Jeremiah Credit.
Nelson's 0-1 pitch is on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So now Nelson ahead again, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on Jeremiah Credit. The 0-2 pitch is going to be just a little bit outside and low. Tried to get him to chase. Credit did not. So 1-2 count now. Nelson's offering on the way to Credit. Swing and a miss. That'll be a strikeout number 2 in the inning and out number 3 for the Wolfpack. But the Wolfpack are able to pick up 4 hits, 3 runs. They leave a runner at second, and at the end of 1.5, it's 3-0 in favor of the Wolfpack. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk baseball, Class 2A, District 1 action. We'll be right back after this message from one of our sponsors. And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to Class 2A District 1 baseball action as the Blackhawks now find themselves down 3-0 going to the bottom of the second inning as the Wolfpack were able to score 3 runs on 4 hits in the top of the second there. A couple extra base hits led to that. But the Blackhawks now turn attention to offense as they'll try to get back in this game with a couple runs of their own. Coming up for the Blackhawks will be Carter Warden, Brody Spees, and Bo Cook. So leading off me, number 1, Carter Warden, the sophomore right fielder, comes in batting .275 on the season. So Van Essen's back on the mound for the second inning of work for the Wolfpack. He's finishing his warm-up pitches, and we're ready to go as Carter Warden steps into bat now for his first at-bat of the evening. Van Essen's pitch is on the way. It's going to be fouled straight back, strike 1. So Carter Warner digs back in after they got the ball. Van Essen's pitch to Warden on the way. This will be a curveball taken for strike 2. So Van Essen had no balls, 2 strikes. So Warden steps out, regains his composure for a second, and he's ready to go. Van Essen's 0-2 pitch is on the way. In the dirt, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch from Van Essen to Warden. It's going to be fouled back again. The count will stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Blackhawks did get a couple runners on the first inning. Had a soft single by Gavin Nelson and a walk by Tate Linton, but they were unable to advance the runners, so they left those 2 runners on base. 1-2 pitch on the way to Warden. It's going to be a ground ball, left side, shortstop up with his throw across the diamond in time, and Carter Warden's going to be retired for out number 1 in the bottom of the second. As he grounded out to Hunter Hoffland, who throws it over to Tyson Bohr for the first out of the inning.
That'll bring up the left fielder, number 5, Brody Spees.
That's going to bring up number 5, Brody Spees. The junior left fielder comes in batting .203. Spees batting from the left side of the plate. Van Essen's first pitch to Spees, ground ball to first base. First baseman Tyson bore up with it. He steps on the bag, and that's out number 2 for the second inning. That's going to bring up number 9, Bo Cook. The sophomore center fielder comes in batting .269. Two outs, nobody on for the Blackhawks. Bottom of the second inning, trailing 3-0. Van Essen's first pitch on the way to Bo Cook is going to be called strike, inside corner. Oh, 1 pitch on the way from Van Essen. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 2. Now Bo Cook finds himself down, no balls, 2 strikes. Have to battle, try to find his way on and extend the inning. If he can reach, Carter Allen would bat. 0-2 pitch on the way to Cook. It's going to be a fly ball center field. Fairly shallow, but the center fielder runs in and catches the ball. That's going to be Trayton Sambolti, and that'll do it for the Blackhawks in the bottom of the third. No runs, no hits, nobody left. At the end of 2, 3-0 in favor of the Wolfpack. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A District 1 baseball. We'll be right back after the message from one of our sponsors.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, where you're listening to Class 2A District 1 baseball action as the Hinton Blackhawks are taking on the Western Christian Wolfpack here at Dedeker Baseball Field in Hinton, Iowa. Blackhawks trail 3-0 as we head to the top of the third inning. Last inning, the Wolfpack was able to collect 4 hits and 3 runs. And Blackhawks went 1-2-3 in the bottom of the second, so 3-0 in favor of the Wolfpack. As Gavin Nelson comes out for his third inning of work. It'll be the 2-3-4 hitters, Levi Jansma, Ty Van Essen, and Trayton Sambolti for the Wolfpack. Leading off will be Levi Jansma. Flew out to shortstop his first time up to bat. He's 0 for 1. Gavin Nelson's first pitch on the way to Jansma. It's going to be a fly ball right side of the infield, out of play. Strike 1. So Gavin Nelson jumps ahead, no balls, 1 strike on the foul ball. Gavin's 0-1 pitch on the way to Jansma. It's going to be high. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch on the way from Nelson to Jansma. Just inside, I believe, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on the number 2 hitter, Levi Jasma. Nelson's 2-1 pitch is going to be popped up left side, out of play. Be strike number 2. So Nelson evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Levi Jansma digs back in. The 2-2 pitch is on the way. This will be high, ball 3. So 3 ball, 2 strike count on the number 2 hitter, Levi Jansma. Pitch from Gavin Nelson's on the way. It's going to be a ground ball left side foul. So we do the 3-2 pitch once again. Gavin Nelson's pitch is on the way to Jasma. He fouled off right side this time, out of play. Count remain 3 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter in the third inning here for the Wolfpack. 3-2 pitch from Nelson on the way to Jansma. That's going to be a fly ball, left center. fairly deep. It looks like Bo Cook is underneath it. He makes the catch. That's out number 1 in the top of the third. That's going to bring up number 6, Ty Van Essen, the junior pitcher. Ground out to shortstop, first time up to bat. 0 for 1 this evening. One out, nobody on. Nelson's pitch to Van Essen's high, but swung at and missed. Strike 1. Chased a high fastball there. Nelson's 0-1 pitch on the way to Van Essen. Curveball, strike 2. Nice curveball there, right across the knees at the inside corner. Nelson finds himself ahead 0-2. The 0-2 pitch on the way to Van Essen. Went high, tried to get him to chase a fastball. Van Essen did not, and it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nelson's 1-2 pitch on the way to Van Essen. Curveball again is going to be hit foul, left side, out of play. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nelson's 1-2 offering again on the way to Van Essen. It's going to be a fastball just inside. Ball 2. So 2-2 count on Ty Van Essen. Nelson's offering on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him to chase something a little bit low, something off speed. I couldn't tell what it was. That's out number 2 with the strikeout. So Nelson's rebounded nicely. Got the first 2 out this inning so far. That's going to bring up number 4, Trayton Sambolti, the senior center fielder. Had a leadoff double last inning. Started all the trouble for the Wolfpack, trouble for the Blackhawks, all the scoring for the Wolfpack, as they were able to pick up 4 hits and 3 runs. Nelson's first pitch on the way to Sambolti. It's going to be a swing and a miss at a high fastball. Owen pitch from Nelson to Sambolti. It's going to be high, ball 1. Nelson's 1-1 pitch on the way. That's going to be fouled, out of play. Count's going to go to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on here. Top of the third inning, Blackhawks trail 3-0. 1-2 pitch on the way from Nelson to Sambolti. Ground ball left side, just out of the reach of Tate Linton. That's going to be a single for Sambolti, and Sambolti's going to go to 2-2, 2 for 2 this evening with a double and that infield single here, soft single to the left, just out of the reach of the senior shortstop, Tate Linton. That's going to bring up number 10, Tyson Bohr, the senior first baseman, had an RBI single his first time up to bat.
I'll bring up the first baseman, number 10, Tyson Bohr.
So now Nelson deals with Tyson Bohr. 2 out, runner at first is Van Essen. Nelson's first pitch to Bohr on the way. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Somewhere around the letters. So Nelson ahead, no balls, 1 strike. Tyson Bohr digs back in. Nelson checks the runner. The 0-1 pitch is on the way. Be a foul, right side, out of play. And Nelson jumps ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. The other part of this District 1 action earlier, Central Lyon beat West Sioux 5-3. So we'll move on tomorrow and play at 7 o'clock up in Orange City. The winner of this game will play tomorrow at 5 o'clock in Orange City against West Lyon. Gavin Nelson ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch on the way to Tyson Bohr. It's going to be in the dirt. It's going to get past Hartman. Rolled the backstop, and Trayton Sambolti was already on the run anyway, so that's going to be a stolen base for Sambolti as he rounds second, but he's unable to advance any further. And it'll be a 1-2 count on the number 5 hitter, Tyson Bohr. So now Sambolti in scoring position. 1-2 pitch on the way. It's going to be a called strike inside corner, And that's going to be another strikeout for Gavin Nelson, and he gets himself out of trouble. So the Wolfpack are able to get themselves a runner on one hit. They leave one left, and at the end of 2.5, it's 3-0 in favor of the Wolfpack. We'll head to come back for the bottom of the third inning after this message from one of our sponsors. You're listening to Hinton Blackhawk Baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to Full Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A District 1 baseball here at Dedeker Baseball Field in Hinton, Iowa. Blackhawks trail 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Due up for the Blackhawks is going to be Carter Allen, the number 9 hitter, and then back to top of the order with number 4, Dylan DeVries, and number 2, Gavin Nelson. So Allen, DeVries, Nelson. If anybody can reach base, Easton Stussy will see action this inning. Ty Van Essen still on the mound for the Wolfpack for his third inning of work. Has 34 pitches through the first 2 innings. The Blackhawks have 1 hit so far and a couple of base runners through 2 innings. Wolfpack did all their damage in the second inning with 4 hits and 3 runs. So Carter Allen digs in for his first at-bat facing Ty Van Essen. And the first pitch from Van Essen to Allen is on the way. This will be a foul ball right side. Strike 1. Carter Allen comes in batting 171 on the year. Designated hitter. 0-1 pitch on the way is going to be a little bit high, ball 1. One pitch on the way from Van Essen's curveball, swung and a miss, strike 2. And Van Essen's ahead 1 ball, 2 strikes on the sophomore DH, Carter Allen. Van Essen's 1-2 offering on the way to Allen. Foul ball right side out of play. The count's going to stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allen would love to find a way to get on base here, heading back to the top of the order. 1-2 pitch from Van Essen. Going to hit him right in the back, and that's going to put him on base. So the Blackhawks will certainly take that. Carter Allen might feel that in the morning, but he'll take it right now as he hustles down to first base. He'll be on first base now as they'll bring up the top of the order. Dylan DeVries, the junior second baseman, flew out to center field his first time up to bat. But the Blackhawks get their leadoff runner on the bottom of the third, trailing 3-0. So Van Essen digs in from the stretch here. His offering to Dylan DeVries on the way. Going to be a ball 1. Some sort of off-speed pitch on the outside part of the plate, off the plate. So now DeVries gets the sign from Coach Kramer. Digs back in the box. Van Essen's 1-0 delivery on the way to DeVries. It's going to be foul ball right side out of play. Even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. One count. Pitch is on the way from Van Essen to DeVries. Van Essen spins and turns to first base, and Carter Allen dives back in safely. Had a decent lead, but it didn't appear as he's really going anywhere, but Van Essen's keeping an eye on him. So Carter Allen gets his lead back off first base. DeVries digs in the box. Van Essen's pitch on the way. DeVries lays down a bunt. Van Essen up with it. Throw to first base is going to be in time, but he's going to move the runner to second as the sacrifice bunt puts Carter Allen at second base with 1 out. So DeVries' sacrifice bunt puts a runner in scoring position for Gavin Nelson. Gavin singled to left his first time up to bat. And he'd love to help his own cause by driving in Carter Allen here with the base hit. So Ty Van Essen deals with the runner at second, 1 out. First pitch on the way to Gavin Nelson. It's going to be a fly ball, center field. Center fielder catches it. Carter Allen unable to tag up, retreats back to second. And there'll be 2 outs, runner at second, as Gavin Nelson flies out to center field. So now 2 outs. The hitter's going to be number 17, Easton Stussy.
First baseman,
Easton flew out to third base. Our first base is first time up. So now 2 outs. Runner at second base is Carter Allen. The Blackhawks would love to cash that run in. Stussy digs in. Van Essen's first pitch on the way to Easton Stussy. Checks the runner. Now the pitch is coming. That's going to be a high strike called. Some sort of off speed that appeared to be above the letters, but it was called a strike. That makes it 0-1 count. Van Essen's 0-1 pitch on the way to Stussy. That's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. So Stussy digs back in. 1-1 count. Van Essen checks the runner. And the 1-1 offering on the way to Stussy. That'll be low and outside, ball 2. So Van Essen falls behind, 2 balls, 1 strike. And the Blackhawks number 3 hitter, Easton Stussy. Cleanup hitter, Tate Linton on deck. 2-1 pitch on the way from Van Essen to Stussy. Time's now called. So everybody's going to reset here. The runner's back to second. He's going to get his lead. Stussy digs back in, and Van Essen's going to come set. And the 2-1 pitch on the way from Van Essen to Easton Stussy. It's going to be a curveball. It's going to be a line drive single to left. They're going to hold the runner Carter Allen at third base. So Stussy has a single to left field. That'll put runners at first and third with 2 outs. It'll be Blackhawks' second hit of the evening. And it'll bring up number 6, Tate Linton, the senior shortstop. Drew a walk his first time up to bat. Came in batting .456. Now we're going to have time called by the Wolfpack coach. So while they're on the mound taking a break, we'll take one with them. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawks baseball. We'll be right back after this message. And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. Here we're the bottom of the third inning. The Blackhawks have runners at first and third with 2 outs. The hitter's going to be cleanup hitter for the Blackhawks, Tate Linton, the senior. Drew Walker's first time up, come in batting .456. Whole Western Christian just had a meeting about what they want to do with him. We'll see. I'm sure they're going to pitch him carefully. But they also don't want to put 2 runners in scoring position, I'm sure. So Van Essen's first pitch on the way to Linton. Easton Stussy at first base, Carter Allen at third. Pitch on the way. It's going to be a called strike, a curveball. So now the 0-1 pitch on the way from Ty Van Essen to Tate Linton. That's going to be another curveball, called strike. No balls, 2 strikes on the cleanup hitter for Hinton. Tate Linton, the senior. 0-2 pitch from Van Essen to Linton. In the dirt, gets away from the catcher, and Stussy's going to move up, and Carter Allen's going to come home and slide safely. Good call there, as he definitely got his hand in before the tag. Of course, half the crowd's not a fan of that, and half the crowd likes it, but I assume that'll be a pass ball. It was a curve ball, but got away from the catcher, but it wasn't a terrible pitch by any means. So 1-2 count now on Tate Linton. And runner at second, Easton Stussy with 2 outs here for the Blackhawks. 1-2 pitch from Van Essen to Linton. Low again. Ball 2. It's now 2-2 count on Tate Linton. Van Essen's pitch on the way. Even further outside and low. So now I wonder with first base open if they're not just pitching around Tate and they'll deal with the sophomore Glenn Carlson. But we'll see. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Counts full. Van Essen's pitch to Tate Linton on the way. That's going to be inside. Ball gets away from the catcher again. And this time, Stussy's going to move up to third. So they'll have runners at first and third with 2 outs. That would be a pass ball definitely, as the catcher had it in his glove and just kind of kicked it away from himself. So a couple of pass balls have moved some runners up. So the Blackhawks so far have 1 hit by batter, and a base on balls. 1 run in already this inning. Runners at first and third. Tate Linton at first. Easton Stussy at third after his single. And the batter's going to be number 15, Glenn Carlson, the sophomore third baseman, struck out his first time up to bat. Van Essen throws to first base. Tate Linton is back safe. Van Essen's first pitch on the way to Carlson. It's going to be a curveball foul back. Strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch on the way from Van Essen to Carlson. It's going to be fly ball left side. Very shallow left field. Shortstop gives chase. And it falls between him and the left fielder. And it's going to be a foul ball. Strike 2. So Carlson comes back home. Easton Stussy's going to go back to third. Tate Linton's going to get himself back to first base as Allred ran around the bases, as that was kind of a high fly ball, but kind of landed in no man's land over there, where the shortstop or left fielder couldn't reach it in foul territory. 0-2 pitch on the way from Van Essen to Carlson. Be a foul ball right side. As Tate Linton was running on that last pitch. So Carlson battling to stay alive here. 0-2 count remains. Runners at first and third, bottom of the third inning. 1 run in for the Blackhawks so far this inning. They'd love to add some more. 0-2 pitch from Van Essen to Carlson is on the way. That's going to be fouled off again. Right side. Count's going to remain no balls, 2 strikes. So Carlson digs back in. Van Essen gets a sign from the catcher. And the 0-2 pitch is on the way. Linton runs again. Carlson slaps it to left side. That's going to be a base hit through. That'll drive in Easton Stussy. And Carlson has an RBI single. And now Blackhawks have 2 runs in this inning with runners at first and second, 2 outs. And that'll bring up Carter Warden, the sophomore right fielder. Grounded out the shortstop his first time up to bat. Carlson was able to just kind of reach and slap that through the left side. Hard hit ground ball that got himself an RBI single. That'll be the Blackhawks' 3rd hit this evening. So now runners at first and second. Tate Linton at second. Glenn Carlson at first. the batter, Carter Warden. Van Essen's pitch is on the way. That's going to be a ground ball foul left side. As Van Essen approaches pitch number 60 here in the bottom of the third inning. Nelson's already through 3 innings with 56 pitches. 0-1 pitch on the way to Carter Warden. Be a swing and a miss, strike 2. Litton has a giant lead at second base, but he scurries back. Van Essen's 0-2 pitch on the way to Carter Warden. That's going to be a called strike just above the belt, inside corner, and that'll do it. But the Blackhawks are able to pick up a couple of runs on a couple of hits, a hit batter, and a walk. And after 3 innings, it's Wolfpack 3, Blackhawks 2. You're listening to Full Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A District 1 baseball from Hinton, Iowa. We'll be right back after a message from one of our sponsors.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa here, as you're listening to Class 2A District 1 baseball action here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Blackhawks trail 3-2, the Wolfpack lead, but the Blackhawks just scratched a couple runs across in the bottom of the third inning there to make it a 3-2 ball game as we head to the top of the fourth. And for the Wolfpack, it's going to be Leighton Roteman, Hunter Hoffland, and Derek Haanen coming up, the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Roteman had an RBI triple his last time up to bat. Hard hit ball, kind of a line drive fly ball that got over the head of the center fielder in the left center gap. Gavin Nelson on the mound for his 4th inning of work. His pitch on the way. High, ball 1. Nelson's 1-0 pitch on the way to Roteman. It's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 1. One count. The pitch from Nelson to Roteman. It's going to be a curveball, ground ball left side. Carlson cuts it off, throws across the diamond. Easton Stussy digs it out of the dirt in time for out number 1 in the top of the 4th. So we retire Roteman 5-3 on the putout. That's going to bring up number 9, Hunter Hoffland, the sophomore shortstop. Struck out his first time up to bat, 0 for 1 this evening. And Nelson has a sign from the catcher, and his first pitch on the way to Hoffland. Be a low ball in the dirt. One pitch on the way from Nelson. High, ball 2. Thought maybe it hit the bat, but it must hit off the umpire's glove. It's 2-0 count. Just missed the bat, as it was a high pitch, but the batter kind of half check swinged at it, and it looked like it might have fouled off, but it did not. So 2-ball count. Nelson's pitch on the way. Be foul ball right side out of play, strike 1. So Nelson's 2-1 pitch on the way. It's going to be way high, ball 3. So Hoffland ducks out of the way of that one. And the count will be 3 balls, 1 strike on the number 7 hitter, Hunter Hoffland. Gavin's 3-1 pitch is on the way. That's going to be high, ball 4. That'll put a runner at first with 1 out as Hunter Hoffland draws the base on balls. That's going to bring up number 15, Derek Hanen, the sophomore DH. Flew out to left field his first time up to bat. Nelson's first pitch on the way to Hanen. Be a swing and a miss at a fastball just above the belt. So runner at first is Hunter Hoffland. 1 out. 0-1 pitch coming up to Derek Hanen. Nelson checks the runner. Now the 0-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Another fastball just above the belt. Almost same place, same swing. So Nelson had no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Runner at first for the Wolfpack, leading 3-2 in the top of the 4th inning. Nelson's 0-2 pitch is on the way. Be a fastball, fly ball, center field. Cook calls for it and makes the catch. So Bo Cook catches that fly ball for out number 2. The runner unable to tag or move up. So 2 outs runner at first now, and the batter's going to be Scott Van Houten, the second baseman. RBI double his last time up to bat.
Number 2, Scott Van Houten.
Oh for 1 this evening. So Nelson again checks over at the runner at first. Hoffland turns his attention to the batter, Van Houten. Nelson checks first base now. Snap throw, and the runner's back in plenty of time. So Van Houten steps out of the box, regroups. Now he's back in. Gavin Nelson gets a sign from the catcher. Checks the runner again. First pitch on the way. It's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 1. Van Houten, the left-hander, facing Nelson, the right-hander. Nelson checks the runner again. The 0-1 pitch on the way to Van Houten. Be high, ball 1. One count here on the number 9 hitter, Van Houten. Nelson's pitch on the way. Lined into right field. That's a solid single. That'll keep runners at first and second with 2 outs here. But it'll bring it to the top of the order as the single by Van Houten is going to bring back top of the order for Jeremiah Credit. The junior 0 for 2 this evening with a couple of strikeouts.
That'll bring up third baseman, number 7, Jeremiah Credit.
And Nelson goes up over 70 pitches now on the top of the 4th. Nelson's pitch on the way to Credit. High fastball, ball 1. Nelson has missed up a little bit this inning. 1-0 pitch on the way from Nelson to Credit. High, ball 2. Now a snap throw down to first base. Just saved by the first baseman. He got Easton Stussy used all of his frame to catch that ball. Save it from going into right field where runners would have advanced. But a 2-0 count now on the leadoff hitter, Jeremiah Credit for the Wolfpack. 2 on, 2 out. 2-0 pitch from Nelson on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Nelson checks the runners, and the 2-1 offering to Credit is on the way. That's going to be inside. And they'll throw it down to first, but the runner is back in plenty of time. That'll make it a 3-1 count. Three-one pitch from Nelson to Credit. Strike right down the pipe. brings the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Hoffland at second. Van Hoolen at first. Gavin's 3-2 pitch is way high, ball 3. And that'll load the bases with 2 outs now. And that'll bring up Levi Jansma. Couple of flyouts so far, 0 for 2 this evening.
That'll bring up left fielder number 16, Levi Jansma.
The junior left fielder. So Gavin Nelson's first pitch on the way to Jasma. High, ball 1. Fastball. In this inning, Gavin's starting to leave his fastball up a little bit. And now Coach Kramer's going to call time and come talk to the junior right-hander. So Coach Kramer goes out and talks to Gavin Nelson here, get him settled down. Bases loaded, 2 outs for the Wolfpack here. Top the 4th inning, Blackhawks trail by 1. Reminder, the winner of this game is going to play tomorrow night at 5 o'clock at Orange City Unity Christian's Field against West Lyon. And the 7 o'clock game will be West Lyon versus Unity Christian. So Coach Kramer's done talking to Gavin Nelson. We're about to get back underway here. It'll be a 1 ball, no strike count on the number 2 hitter, Levi Jansma. Bases loaded for the Wolfpack. Hoffland at third, Van Hoolen at second, and Credit at first. 2 walks and a single have loaded him up for the Wolfpack. Nelson's 1-0 pitch on the way. Jasma is going to be strike number 1 called. So 1-1 count. The pitch from Nelson to Jansma. Strike called, strike 2. 2 identical pitches right at the knees. Jansma took both of them. So now Nelson's ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Be a foul ball right side out of play, and the count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nelson now cleans his glasses. He got him a little fogged up or something there, and that's what the delay is. He's ready to go. Bases loaded, 1-2 count, 2 outs here. The pitch to Jansma from Nelson. In the dirt, gets away from Dylan Hartman, and the runner from third's going to score, and that'll be another run for the Wolfpack. That'll go as a pass. Well, maybe a wild pitch. It bounced before the plate. Either way, got away from the catcher, and it's going to score a run. So now runners at second and third for the Wolfpack. 1 run in here in the top of the 4th. 2-2 pitch on the way from Nelson to Jansma. Going to be outside, ball 3. Three-two pitch on the way from Nelson to Jansma. Going to be a strike 3 swing right at the knees. Good pitch by Gavin. Gets him out of the inning, but the Wolfpack are able to score 1 run on 1 hit. Couple walks and a pass ball, and at the end of 3.5, the Wolfpack are going to lead 4-2. As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, you're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk baseball.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning here, the Blackhawks trail 4-2 to the Western Christian Wolfpack in this Class 2A District 1 baseball quarterfinal game. Winner of the night's game is going to move on to play West Lyon tomorrow night at 5 o'clock up at Orange City Unity Christian. First game of a doubleheader. The second game will pit the Central Lion versus Unity Christian Knights, I believe. The winner of this game play at 5 o'clock versus West Lion. And so Ty Van Essen comes on for his 4th inning of work, and he's finishing up his warm-up pitches as we speak. And coming up to bat for the Blackhawks going to be number 5, Brody Spees, grounded out to first base his first time up to bat. 0 for 1.
Leading off the Blackhawks, left fielder number 5, Brody Spees.
So Ty Van Essen, the senior, doing the pitching for the Wolfpack. His first pitch on the way to Brody Spees. Be called strike just below the letters. So Van Essen's ahead, no balls, 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on the way to Spees. Yeah, curveball, but swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2 pitch on the way from Van Essen to Spees. Outside, try to get him to chase. Brody Spees does not offer at that. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch on the way from Van Essen. Another curveball outside. Spees lays off of it, and the count evens at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Van Essen's 2-2 offering on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll be out number 1 for the Blackhawks in the bottom of the 4th inning. Van Essen's 3rd strikeout of the evening. That'll bring up number 9, Bo Cook. Flew out to center field his last time up. Van Essen's pitch on the way to Cook. Low in the dirt, ball 1. One old pitch on the way from Van Essen to Cook. Ground ball left side. Third baseman drops it, picks it up, throws the first just in time. So that was credit across the diamond just in time to Tyson Boer to retire Bo Cook for out number 2. The Blackhawks have 2 outs, nobody on. And the batter is going to be number 11, Carter Allen. Carter Allen was hit by a pitch last time up to bat and came around to score the Blackhawks' first run. Van Essen's first pitch on the way. Carter Allen swinging a miss. Strike 1. Van Essen's 0-1 pitch on the way to Carter Allen. Inside, ball 1. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch from Van Essen to Allen. Strike called just at the letters. Now Van Essen ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on here. 1-2 pitches on the way. Gonna be a ground ball left side, 2 hops. The shortstop pick up with it, drops it now, and Allen's gonna reach first on the air by the Wolfpack. As Carter Allen hits a 2-hopper to shortstop, and shortstop Hunter Hoffland unable to come up with it cleanly. So Allen reaches on an E6, and that'll bring up the leadoff hitter for the Blackhawks, Dylan DeVries, with 2 outs and runner at first. DeVries had a sac bunt his last time up to bat and flew out to center field, so he's officially 0 for 1 this evening. Now Van Essen spins, turns, fires to first base, but Allen's back in plenty of time. Now the throw back to Van Essen gets away, but Allen was getting up off the dirt and was unable to advance any further. So Carter Allen at first base. Dylan DeVries digs in. First pitch on the way from Van Essen to DeVries. Gonna be fouled right side out of play. No balls, 1 strike count. Van Essen checks the runner at first, Allen. The 0-1 pitch is on the way. It's going to be a fly ball left side. Third baseman gives chase, but he's unable to come up with it. Nice effort there by Jeremiah Credit, but The ball is pretty far into foul left field territory and unable to come up with the catch. But the count's going to go to no balls and 2 strikes on that foul ball. So Dylan DeVries down, no balls, 2 strikes. Carter Allen at first, 2 outs. Van Essen's 0-2 pitch. First he's going to throw over to first, and Allen slides back safely. Fairly easily. And now Van Essen gets the sign. And his 0-2 pitch on the way to Allen. It'll be a called strike to DeVries, I'm sorry. So Van Essen strikes out Dylan DeVries to end the bottom of the 4th inning. So the Blackhawks get a runner on the air, but they're unable to advance it. And after 4 innings, it's 4-2 Wolfpack. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk baseball on this Class A District 1 semifinal game. We'll be right back after this message from one of our sponsors.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of this Hinton Blackhawk Class 2A District 1 baseball game. Blackhawks taking on the visitors Western Christian Wolfpack, and the Wolfpack lead 4-2 after 4 innings. Picked up 3 runs on 4 hits in the 2nd inning, and then added on 1 last inning. And as we come to the 5th here, the Blackhawks got a couple runs in the bottom of the 3rd, so they trail by 2. So coming up for the Wolfpack is going to be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. It'll be Van Essen, Sambolti, and Bohr. Ty Van Essen, the junior pitcher, is going to lead it off. He's grounded out and struck out so far this evening. So Nelson's done with his warm-ups here in the top of the 5th. So Gavin Nelson's still doing the pitching for the Blackhawks. And he's facing his opponent, Ty Van Essen. First pitch on the way. It's going to be a little bit low, ball 1. And Nelson's 1-0 pitch on the way to Van Essen. Be a called strike right at the knees. Count's going to even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Nelson's 1-1 pitch is going to be lifted to center field and caught by Bo Cook. Makes a nice running catch, as it was kind of a half line drive, half fly ball there. But either way, Bo Cook's able to run that down for out number 1 in the top of the 5th inning.
Number 4, Trayton Sandoval.
So that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Trayton Sandobolti. He had a double and a single so far this evening. One out, nobody on, top of the 5th inning. Nelson's first pitch to Sandobolti. Going to be a fly ball left side. 3 Blackhawks give chase. Shortstop Tate Litton's unable to come with it. It falls just in front of the left fielder, Brody Spees, who picks it up and throws it into second to make sure that Sambolti gets no further damage. But that makes Sambolti 3 for 3 this evening with a double and a couple of singles. So now the Wolfpack have a runner at first, 1 out. And the batter is going to be number 10, Tyson Bohr. Senior first baseman had an RBI single and then struck out so far, 1 for 2 this evening. So Bohr is getting the sign from the coach. Now he's ready to go. Sambolti, the runner at first. Gavin Nelson's pitch on the way to Bohr. Bohr squares the bunt, pulls back. Snap throw at first, not in time. Close, but not in time. And it'll be a 1-0 count on the hitter, as Tyson Bohr squared the bunt, but the pitch was a little bit high, so he pulled it back. And Dylan Hartman's snap throw to first was not in time. So a 1-0 count on the batter. Nelson's pitch on the way. Called strike. Even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. So the 1-1 pitch on the way from Gavin Nelson to Tyson Bohr. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Looked like something off speed that he was a little bit ahead of. So now Nelson ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first is Sambolti. 1 out, top of the 5th inning. 1-2 pitches on the way from Nelson. Curveball, strike 3. That'll be out number 2 this inning. So Nelson picks up strikeout number 4 on the evening.
That'll bring up the catcher, number 11, Leighton Whitman.
Strikeout number 6. Sorry, missed a couple there. So Gavin Nelson has 6 strikeouts by my account so far. 2 outs. Runner at first. That's going to bring up Leighton Roteman. As Nelson spins and fires to first base, Easton Stussy, but Sambolti back in time. Leighton Roteman has a RBI triple and has grounded to third so far. Nelson's pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 1. As Nelson passes 90 pitches this inning. Nelson's 0-1 pitch on the way, called strike at the belt. And the count's going to go to no balls, 2 strikes. On the number 6 hitter for the Wolfpack, Leighton Roteman. Nelson's 0-2 pitch to Roteman. Checks the runner at first. Pitch is now on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that'll do it for the Wolfpack. So they have 1 hit, 1 runner left at the end of 4.5. The Wolfpack lead 4-2. We'll be right back after this message from one of our sponsors. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A District 1 baseball from Hinton, Iowa.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You-Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, here live from Dedeker Field. Blackhawks trail 4-2 in this Class 2A District 1 baseball quarterfinal game to the Western Christian Wolfpack. Come up for the Blackhawks in the bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be Nelson, Stussy, and Linton. So 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Blackhawks. Gavin Nelson singled his first time up to bat and flew out to center field his last time up. So 1 for 2 this evening so far. Wolfpack have 4 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. The Blackhawks have 2 runs on 3 hits and no errors so far. So Ty Van Essen back out to work in the 5th inning here. He's finishing his warm-ups. The throw down to second. Umpire will get the home plate area cleaned off, and we'll be underway here in the bottom of the 5th inning. As Gavin Nelson, the junior pitcher, is going to step in as the leadoff hitter this inning for the Blackhawks. Like I said, a single to left the first time up to bat and flew out to center his last time, 1 for 2 so far. First pitch from Van Essen to Nelson is on the way. That's going to be a line drive caught by the third baseman, kind of a sinking line drive that he dove for. That was a nice play there by third baseman Jeremiah Credit, the junior third baseman. And that's out number 1 for the Blackhawks here in the bottom of the 5th.
That'll bring up first baseman number 17, Easton
That'll bring
Stussy.
up number 17, Easton Stussy. Flew out to first base and singled so far this evening, 1 for 2. First pitch on the way from Van Essen to Stussy. Curveball called strike. Oh, 1 pitch from Van Essen on the way. A little bit low, ball 1. Counts even at 1 ball, 1 strike. pitch on the way from Van Essen, inside, ball 2. Stussy spins away from the inside pitch. And it's a 2-ball, 1-strike count. The offering from Van Essen to Stussy is on the way. High, ball 3. And so Van Essen falls behind 3 balls, 1 strike. The number 3 hitter for the Blackhawks, Easton Stussy. Pitch is on the way. That's going to be a called strike right at the knees. And it'll bring the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch on the way from Van Essen to Stussy. Be a ground ball left side, just foul. The count will remain 3 balls, 2 strikes. We have 1 out, nobody on here. Bottom of the 5th, Blackhawks trail by 2. Van Essen's 3-2 pitch on the way to Stussy. Foul ball right side, out of place. Stussy's able to fight that off. So we'll do a 3-2 pitch once again. It's now the catcher's fixing some equipment. And he's ready to go. And now Stussy steps back in the batter's box. And the 3-2 pitch from Van Essen is on the way to Stussy. That's going to be a ground ball over Van Essen's head, up the middle of diamond for a single. And Stussy's going to be 2 for 3 this evening with that single. So that single is going to put a runner at first with 1 out. And the hitter is going to be Tate Linton. Tate's walked twice this evening so far. So Van Essen's first pitch on the way to Tate Linton. Be low, ball 1. One-oh pitch on the way from Van Essen to Linton. Linton calls time now as Van Essen was not liking the signs he was seeing and shaking off the catcher a couple times. So we're ready to go again. Linton's back in the box. Van Essen checks the runner at first, Easton Stussy. And the pitch on the way, going to be low, ball 2. So 2 balls, no strike count on the cleanup hitter for the Blackhawks, Tate Linton. Easton Stussy at first base after a single up the middle. 1 out here, bottom of 5th inning, Blackhawks trail by 2. 2-0 pitch on the way from Van Essen to Linton. Going to be ground ball foul left side. So Stussy at first base still. 2-1 count on Tate Linton. Van Essen checks Stussy at first base. And the 2-1 pitch on the way to Linton. That's going to be foul ball right side out of play. Strike 2. So now Van Essen even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 offering on the way to Linton. It's going to be a line drive, left center base hit. Stussy will stop at second, and Linton will be held to a single. But the Blackhawks have 2 on with 1 out now after the single by Linton. Back-to-back singles by Stussy and Linton. That's going to bring up Glenn Carlson, sophomore third baseman, had an RBI single last time up to bat.
Third baseman, number 15,
He 1 for 2 this evening. And Van Essen approaches 90 pitches here. His next pitch will be his 90th. With 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning here. Carlson digs in. 2 on for the Blackhawks here. Easton Stussy at second base. Tate Linton at first. Both reached on singles, back-to-back singles. Van Essen's first pitch on the way to Carlson. Going to be a called strike right down the middle. Oh, 1 pitch on the way from Van Essen to Carlson. Van Essen doesn't like, again, whatever the catcher's putting down, and umpire calls time as there is a delay. So now Carlson digs back in. Catcher checks the dugout for some new set of signs, and Van Essen's 0-1 pitch to Carlson is on the way. Gonna be a foul ball, backing out of play, strike number 2. So Van Essen had no balls, 2 strikes on the sophomore third baseman, Glenn Carlson. 1 for 2 this evening so far. Van Essen's pitch on the way. Gonna be a ground ball left side. Third baseman Credit up with it, steps on third base to get the lead runner. And that'll be out number 2 as Carlson grounds to third base. And that'll bring up number 1, Carter Warden. 0 for 2 this evening with a strikeout and a ground out to the shortstop. 2 outs, 2 on for the Blackhawks here. Bottom of the 5th, trailing by 2. Carter Warden, the sophomore right fielder, steps in. Van Essen's first pitch to Carter Warden is on the way. Be a low, ball 1. Van Essen's 1-0 pitch on the way to Carter Warden. Van Essen spins, throws to first base, but Carlson's back standing up. Tate Linton at first, Tate Linton at second base, Glenn Carlson at first base. 1-0 pitch from Van Essen to Warden on the way. It's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Carlson reached on a fielder's choice, ground out the third. Tate Linton reached with the single. Counts 1 ball, 1 strike on Carter Warden. Van Essen's pitch on the way. It's going to be a ground ball left side, third base. Credit up with it across the diamond in time to Tyson Bohr, and that'll do it for the Blackhawks in the bottom of the 5th. They have two hits. 2 men are going to be left on, and after 5 innings, the Blackhawks trail 4-2 as the Western Christian Wolfpack lead as we go to the top of the 6th inning. You're listening to Full Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A District 1 baseball. We'll be right back after this message from one of our sponsors.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, as you're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A District 1 baseball quarterfinal action. The Western Christian Wolfpack come to Hinton, Iowa to take on the Blackhawks. And the Wolfpack lead 4-2 after 5 innings. Heading to the top of the 6th, Gavin Nelson back on the mound to do the 6th inning work for the Blackhawks. And due up for the Wolfpack is be the 7, 8, 9 hitters. It'll be Hoffland, Hinton, and Van Hoolen. So Hunter Hoffland will lead things off. He has a strikeout and a walk so far this evening.
Leading off the top of the 6th for the Wolfpack, shortstop number 9, Hunter Hoffland.
And as the umpire gets things cleaned up here at home plate and Gavin Nelson's finished his warm-up pitches, we're underway here in the top of the 6th inning. So Hunter Hoffland digs in. Gavin Nelson's first pitch to Hoffland is on the way. Be a swing and a miss, strike 1 at a high fastball, just above the belt. So Nelson ahead, no balls, 1 strike, and the 0-1 offering on the way to Hoffland. Be fouled straight back for strike 2, another fastball. So the 0-2 pitch from Nelson to Hoffland. Be a curveball buried in the dirt. Hoffland doesn't offer at it. It'll be ball 1. So it'll be Hoffland, Hinton, and Van Hoolen here for the Wolfpack. 1-2 pitch on the way from Nelson to Hoffland. Fly ball, infield. Second baseman Dylan DeVries calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll be out number 1 for the Wolfpack in the top of the 6th. That's going to bring up number 15, Derek Haanen, the sophomore designated hitter. Flew out to left and flew out to center so far. 0 for 2 this evening. Nelson's first pitch on the way to Haanen. Called strike. Thigh-high fastball, it appeared. 0-1 pitch from Nelson to Haanen. Fastball, swing and a miss. Strike number 2. And Nelson's got Haanen down in a no-ball, 2-strike count. Nelson's 0-2 pitch on the way, a little bit outside, try to get him to chase. Haanen did not. It'll be 1-ball, 2-strike count. Nobody on, 1 out here, top of the 6th inning. Nelson's first pitch on the way, just missed. It'll be ball 2. Sorry, that was the 1-2 pitch on the way. Missed, so now the count's 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on here. Nelson's pitch to Haanen. Swing and a miss at a belt-tie fastball. Will be out number 2 of the evening, and that's strikeout number 8 for Nelson. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, number 2, Scott Van Hoolen. Second baseman has doubled and singled so far this evening. 2 for 2. Nelson's offering to Van Hoolen. High, ball 1. One 0 pitch on the way. He's going to be fouled back and out of play. Strike 1. So Nelson evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch on the way to Van Hoolen. Going to be a fly ball, left side. Tate Linton calls for it and makes the catch for the Blackhawks. And that'll do it for the Wolfpack in the top of the 6th inning. They get no runs, no hits, nobody left. And after 5.5, the Wolfpack lead 4-2. You're listening to Full Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A District 1 baseball from Hinton, Iowa. And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning here from Dedeker Baseball Field. The Blackhawks taking on the Western Christian Wolfpack. They trail 4-2 here as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The due up for the Blackhawks is going to be Carter Warden, Brody Spees, and no, it's going to be Brody Spees, Bo Cook, and Carter Allen. So Spees, Cook, and Allen. Anybody gets on top of the order, Dylan DeVries. Blackhawks trail 4-2 here, bottom of the 6th inning. Winner of tonight's game will advance to take on West Lyon tomorrow night in Orange City at 5 o'clock. That game will be played at Unity Christian's home field. It's really MOC's home field, but that's where Unity Christian plays the home games as well. So tomorrow night, 5 o'clock, winner of this game takes on West Lyon in Orange City. Ty Van Essen back on to do the pitching in the 6th. His first pitch on the way to Brody Spees is going to be outside, ball 1. Van Essen's 1-0 pitch on the way to Spees. Going to be a swing and a miss, strike 1. Van Essen's 1-1 pitch on the way to Spees. High, ball 2. Van Essen's 2-1 offering to Spees. Hit him in the top of the helmet. No, maybe it didn't. No, it must hit his bat. It looked like it hit his helmet, but it must hit his bat as they call him back. Now it's going to be a 2-2 count. So a 2-2 offering from Van Essen to Spees is on the way. And now there's a long delay, and I'm not really sure what was happening there, as the pitcher was just staring at the catcher for what seemed like 30 seconds, and so time's called. Now we're back ready to go. Van Essen's 2-2 pitch on the way to Spees. Be outside, ball 3. So that was really an unfortunate situation there a couple of pitches ago, as Brody ducked out of a way of a ball headed towards his head and it hit his bat. 3-2 pitch on the way, fouled out of play. So Brody Spees stays alive, fouling that ball off. And once again, Van Essen's 3-2 pitch is on the way. It's going to be ball 4 outside, and Brody Spees is going to draw a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Blackhawks. That'll bring up number 9, Bo Cook. Sophomore center fielders flew out to center field and also grounded to third. And now we're going to have a runner for Brody Spees at first base.
Bench runner is going to be number 14, Ty Ridgway.
And the runner will be number 14, Ty Ridgway.
Now batting for the Blackhawks, center fielder number 9, Bo Cook.
So Blackhawks have a runner at first. Spees draws the leadoff walk, and now the pinch runner is going to be Ty Ridgway. So Ridgway at first base for the Blackhawks. The number 8 hitter, Bo Cook, up to bat. Blackhawks trail by 2, bottom of the 6th inning. Van Essen's pitch to Cook. First he's going to throw over back to first, and Ty Ridgway's back safely. So Ridgway, the runner at first, has a nice lead over there again. Van Essen checks that way. Spins and throws back to first, and Ridgway's back in safely again. So Ridgway's got Van Essen's attention, as he has yet to deliver a pitch to Bo Cook at home plate. Maybe Cook can take advantage of that and get something he can handle. So Van Essen's first pitch on the way to Cook is high, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way from Van Essen to Cook. Cook squares the bunt, fouls it back. Be strike 1. So the count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Blackhawks have the runner at first, as Ridgway gets a little bit of a lead, and Van Essen spins and throws to first base, but Ridgway's back in time again. So Ridgway definitely has Van Essen's attention. That's a third throw, and only 2 pitches to Cook at home plate. 1-1 count. Pitch from Van Essen is on the way. Cook squares the bunt, gets it down right back to Van Essen. Checks second base, tosses it to first instead, and that'll put Ridgway at second base with 1 out now on the sac bunt by Bo Cook. That'll bring up number 11, Carter Allen, the sophomore designated hitter. He's been hit by a pitch and reached on an error.
That'll bring up the DH number 11, Carter
Officially 0 for 1 this evening. Blackhawks trail 4-2. Van Essen's first pitch on the way to Allen. Be a swing and a miss at a fastball just above the letters. Van Essen's 0-1 pitch on the way to Carter Allen. Foul ball. Be strike 2. So Van Essen had no balls, 2 strikes. Carter Allen gets the sign from the head coach, Cale Kramer. Digs back in, and Van Essen's 0-2 offering on the way to Allen. Be called strike 3 outside corner. And that'll be out number 2 for the Blackhawks in the bottom of the 6th. And that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Dylan DeVries. DeVries just flew out, had a sacrifice bunt, and struck out, so we officially 0 for 2 this evening. 2 outs, runner at second, Ty Ridgway. Blackhawks trail by 2 in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch on the way from Van Essen. A curveball in there for strike 1. DeVries ready to go. Van Essen's 0-1 pitch on the way. Hit DeVries in the jersey. That's going to put DeVries at first base with 2 outs. So Blackhawks have runners at first and second with 2 outs now. And the batter's going to be number 2, Gavin Nelson. And now we're going to have a timeout from the Whole Western Christian coach. Trent Roos will come out and meet with his pitcher, who is now well over 100 pitches, 110 pitches I think he's thrown, and we're going to have a pitching change. We'll be right back after this message with the pitching change. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawks baseball.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. Here we're at the bottom of the 6th inning. The Blackhawks threatening 2 on, 2 out. And we got a pitching change for Whole Western Christian as Jeremiah Credit, the junior, is going to come on. He's pitched 26 innings this season so far. 156 batting average against. He has a 4.31 ERA with 33 strikeouts and 17 walks in those 26 innings. So Jeremiah Credit taking over on the mound for the Wolfpack. As a starter, Van Essen has thrown the first 5 2/3 innings here this game. And I think Van Essen's going to go to third base, it looks like to me, as he has not left the game. And Credit will just go to the mound, so there won't be a whole lot of changes in the lineup. At least from what I'm seeing. As Van Essen does go to third base. So Credit and Van Essen just switch spots. Or no, Van Essen's going to go to shortstop. And the shortstop, Hunter Hoffland's going to move over to third. So it'll be Hoffland at third. Van Essen's going to go to shortstop. Second base will still be Scott Van Hoolen. And first base will be Tyson Bohr. On the mound, Jeremiah Credit. And up to bat for the Blackhawks, number 2, Gavin Nelson, with 2 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Credit's first pitch on the way to Gavin Nelson. High, ball 1, fastball. Credit's 1-0 offering on the way to Gavin Nelson. Curveball that Nelson fouls right side out of play. Strike 1. Runner at second's Ty Ridgway. Pinch ran for Brody Spees, but got a leadoff walk. Runner at first, Dylan DeVries, leadoff hitter, was hit by a pitch. So pretty good speed on the bases. If Nelson's able to hit a gap, the Blackhawks might tie it up. 1-1 pitch is going to be swing and a miss at something off speed. And the count's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes on the number 2 hitter for the Blackhawks, Gavin Nelson. Credit's 1-2 pitch on the way to Nelson. It's going to be a ground ball left side. Van Essen flips to second base for the 3rd out of the inning, and that'll do it for the Blackhawks. They leave a couple runners on no hits, and after 6 innings, Blackhawks trail 4-2 in the Class 2A District 1 baseball quarterfinal action. You're listening to it on Fuller Digital Solutions coverage. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to Class 2A District 1 baseball quarterfinal action as Hinton Blackhawks are hosting the Western Christian Wolfpack. Blackhawks trail 4-2. Here's headed top of 7th inning. We'll have a new pitcher for the Blackhawks. Pitcher is going to be number 17, Easton Stussy. The junior comes in with an 0-1 record, 19.2 innings pitched with a .283 batting average against, 3.92 ERA with 14 strikeouts and 5 base on balls in those 19 innings. So Easton Stussy on the mound. Moving over from shortstop to first base will be Tate Linton, and from the mound to shortstop will be Gavin Nelson. So your infield for the Blackhawks is going to be Glenn Carlson at third, Gavin Nelson at short, Dylan DeVries at second, and Tate Linton at first, with Dylan Hartman still doing the catching, and now Easton Stussy will do the pitching. The outfield is going to stay the same as you have Spees, Cook, and Carter Warden in left, center, and right. Blackhawks trail by 2, top of the 7th inning in here. They're going to need to get them shut down and get back in the inning, back in the dugout, and get a couple runs here to keep their season alive. As I trail by 2 here in the top of 7th inning. Due up for the Wolfpack is going to be leadoff hitter Jeremiah Credit.
Now pitching for the Blackhawks.
The junior has struck out a couple times and reached on a base on balls, so officially 0 for 2 this evening. So Stussy's first pitch on the way to Credit. Credit shows bunt. Stussy fires fastball a little bit high, ball 1. Credit shows bunt again. Stussy's pitch again a little bit high, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Credit shows bunt again, and Stussy's pitch is going to be right in there for strike 1. So Stussy's 2-1 pitch on the way to Credit. Credit no longer showing bunt. Be a little bit low, ball 3. And the count goes to 3 ball, 1 strike. Stussy's 3-1 pitch on the way to leadoff hitter for the Wolfpack, Credit. That's going to be just outside, ball 4. So Credit reaches with the base on balls, and the Wolfpack have the leadoff runner on. And now the Wolfpack are going to have a courtesy runner, I think, for the pitcher. And that'll be number 19, Dason Van Hol. So Dason Van Holt's going to run for the pitcher, Jeremiah Credit, the sophomore. And that'll bring up Levi Jansma, the junior left fielder. 0 for 3 this evening, a couple of flyouts and a strikeout so far. Wolfpack have a runner at first, nobody out, top of the 7th. He squares the bunt, takes fastball high. Jansma ready to go. Stussy gets the sign. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike as Jansma squared the bunt there, but took a strike. They'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out here, top of the 7th inning. Wolfpack lead by 2, looking to add to that lead. Stussey's 1-1 pitch on the way to Jansma. Jansma squares the bunt again. He's going to bunt it right to third baseman. Glenn Carlson picks it up, throws a little bit wide of first base, and there's going to be nobody out as the throw pulled the first baseman Tate Linton off the bag. And now the Wolfpack are going to have runners at first and second, nobody out, as the Blackhawks commit their first error this evening. So now the batter is going to be Ty Van Essen. 0 for 3 this evening. Ground out, struck out, and fly out. Stussey's first pitch on the way to Van Essen. He squares the bunt, gets it down back to Stussey. Stussey over to first base in time, gets the first out, but both runners are going to advance 90 feet, and we'll have runners at second and third with 1 out now for the Wolfpack. Sack bunt by Van Essen is going to bring up number 4, Trayton Santaboldi. The senior center fielder is 3 for 3 with a double and 2 singles so far this evening. And they're going to go ahead and walk him intentionally. That'll load the bases for Tyson Bohr, the senior first baseman, now with bases loaded. Had an RBI single in the first and struck out a couple times, officially 1 for 3. So 1 out now for the Wolfpack. Top of 7th inning, bases loaded. The Blackhawks are going to move the infield in for a play at the plate. And Stussey's first pitch on the way to Tyson Bohr. Be high, ball 1. One-0 pitch on the way from Stussey to Bohr. Swing and a miss, strike 1. One pitch from Stussey to Tyson Bohr. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So now Stussey's ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded here, top of 7th, 1 out. 1-2 count on Tyson Bohr. Easton Stussey's 1-2 pitch is on the way. Foul ball right side out of play. They'll keep them at 1 ball, 2 strikes. So we'll redo the 1-2 pitch here again on Tyson Bohr with bases loaded, 1 out here, top of the 7th inning. Wolfpack lead by 2, trying to tack on. Stussey's offering is on the way. This will be a curveball, strike 3. So Stussey strikes out Bohr. That'll be 2 outs now with bases loaded. And that's going to bring up Leighton Roteman. RBI triple, grounded third, and struck out so far, 1 for 3 this evening. So bases loaded still for the Wolfpack. Stussey's first pitch on the way to Roteman. Be a little bit high, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fastball. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike here. So 1-1 count on the batter, Leighton Roteman. Stussey's 1-1 pitch is on the way. Fly ball left side. Gavin Nelson calls for it and makes the catch in shallow left field. And that'll do it for the Wolfpack in the top of the 7th inning. So the Blackhawks are able to wiggle out of that jam. And so we'll head to the bottom of the 7th after this message from one of our sponsors. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A District 1 baseball here in Hinton, Iowa.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton. Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're listening to Full Digital Solutions coverage of Class 2A District 1 baseball quarterfinal action as Hinton Blackhawks are hosting the Western Christian Wolfpack. Blackhawks fell 4-2 here as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Do it for the Blackhawks is going to be Easton Stussy, Tate Linton, and Glenn Carlson. So Blackhawks need to get 2 to extend their season, 3 to win it. Winner of tonight's game is going to advance to tomorrow night's semifinal action. They'll take on West Lyon at Orange City in the first game of a doubleheader. The first things first, we have to finish this one as the Blackhawks try to scratch across at least 2 runs to extend their season. Easton Stussy is going to lead it off. The junior first baseman's 2 for 3 so far this evening. Jeremiah Credit on for his second inning of work on the mound for the Wolfpack. First pitch on to Stussy is going to be high, ball 1. So Credit falls behind the 1-0 on to Easton Stussy, number 3 hitter for the Blackhawks. 1-0 pitch on the way from Credit to Stussy. Be a swing and a miss, strike 1. That was a change-up, I think, that Stussy swung at. 1-1 pitch from Credit to Stussy on the way. That's going to be a low and outside and get away from the catcher, but nobody's on base. It'll just be a ball. The 2-1 pitch on the way from Credit to Stussy. Going to be outside, ball 3. So Credit falls behind, 3 balls and 1 strike. Stussy digs in. Credit's pitch is on the way. It's going to be popped up. Foul just out of play. Just made it over the backstop. That'll bring the count to full 3 balls, 2 strikes. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count on Easton Stussy, leadoff hitter for the Blackhawks here in the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing by 2. Credit's getting the sign from the catcher. The 3-2 pitch on the way. That's going to be low, ball 4. And Stussy reaches with the leadoff walk. It's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, number 6, Tate Linton. Senior has been walked twice and had a single so far this evening.
Brings up the shortstop, number 6, Tate Linton.
So Credit's first pitch on the way to Tate Linton. It's going to be a called strike outside corner. About waist high. And now there's a timeout as the pitcher, Credit, had some batting gloves in his back pocket that he wanted to get rid of, or the umpires wanted him to get rid of, either way. So the count's no balls, 1 strike on Tate Linton, the cleanup hitter for the Blackhawks. On deck is Glenn Carlson. Credit snap throw over to first base, and Easton Stussy's back standing up. I would think trailing by 2, Easton's not going anywhere right now. 0-1 pitch on the way from Credit to Linton. It's going to be fouled back, strike 2.
Right field. Turn your lights
Now
off,
some
car in the white.
car out in
Go
the
ahead.
outfield has got the lights on. It's distracting the batter, so we have a brief delay here. So now they got those lights turned off, and Tate Lynn will dig back in. Down, no balls, 2 strikes. With the runner at first, nobody out here. Bottom of the 7th inning, Blackhawks trail by 2. Susie takes his lead. Credit checks over. And the 0-2 pitch on the way to Linton. It's going to be curveball low. So now it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count on Tate Linton, the cleanup hitter for the Blackhawks. Credit's offering on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll be out number 1 for the Blackhawks in the bottom of the 7th as Credit strikes out Linton. And that'll bring up Glenn Carlson as Carlson 1 for 3 this evening.
15, Glenn Carlson.
RBI single and a strikeout and a ground ball to third base. So now 1 out, 1 on here for the Blackhawks. Credit's first offering on the way to Carlson. Going to be called strike at the knees. One pitch on the way from Carlson. To Carlson. Swing and a miss, a curveball. Strike 2. And Credit jumps ahead, no balls, 2 strikes on sophomore Glenn Carlson. Easton Stussy still at first base. Led off with a walk. 0-2 pitch on the way to Carlson. It's going to be fouled off right side, so Carlson stays alive. Credits 0-2 pitch again to Carlson on the way. That'll be outside, ball 1. So now it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count on Carlson. Credit looks over and checks the runner at first, Stussy. Now Credit's pitch on the way to Carlson. It's going to be a curveball that Carlson flies to center field. Center fielder Sam Bolte lines it up and makes the catch, and that'll be out number 2. And that'll be 2 outs, runner at first, and the Blackhawks are down to 1 out to save their season. Trailing by 2 in the bottom of the 7th. The batter's going to be Carter Warden.
Right fielder, number 1, Carter Warden.
Carter Warden, a sophomore right fielder, is 0 for 3 this evening. A couple of strikeouts and a ground out. Stussy gets a lead at first. Credit looks over. First pitch on the way to Carter Warden. Be a called strike right at the knees. So Hinton needs to get something going here. Carter Warden's going to have to find a way to extend this inning. So our Blackhawks to keep their season alive, trailing by 2. Pitch on the way to Warden's going to be outside, ball number 1. Evens count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Carter Warden digs back in. Jeremiah Credit gets the sign, and the 1-1 pitch is on the way. It's going to be low, ball 2 outside. And now we have an equipment issue with the catcher. We're fixing quickly here. 2-1 count on Carter Warden. On deck is Brody Spees. Now we're ready to go. Credit gets the sign. 2-1 pitch on the way to Warden. Way outside, ball 3. And Warden finds himself up 3 balls, 1 strike. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning and a runner at first. Blackhawks trail by 2. Blackhawks trying to find a way to extend this game, tie it up, and push the extra innings, or possibly score 3 and walk it off. 3-1 pitch on the way from Credit to Warden is going to be a swing and a miss at a letter high fastball. And that'll bring the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two pitch on the way to Warden. It's going to be a strike 3 in the dirt. And that's going to do it. That's going to be the final as Carter Warden strikes out to end the Blackhawk rally in the bottom of the 7th. The Blackhawks are going to finish the season at 14-10. Western Christian's going to move on with the win. They'll go to 8-13. They're going to travel tomorrow night to take on West Lyon up at Orange City Unity Christian. So that's going to do it for the Blackhawks season. And with that loss, that's going to do it for any coverage for the Blackhawks on Fuller Digital Solutions for the summer season. Be sure to join us again next fall as Fuller Digital Solutions will have coverage of Hinton Blackhawk volleyball and football this fall. That's going to do it here from Dedeker Field in Hinton. I'm Trevor Case, and we'll see you next time on Fuller Digital Solutions.